CBS, Young and the Restless Spoilers. Welcome back to the channel, besties. Today is Thursday, an absolutely beautiful day to dive into the messiest, most chaotic drama Genoa City has ever seen. Grab your iced coffees and strap in, because we are about to unpack a situation that has fundamentally altered my brain chemistry. Let's get right into it. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right now. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now, because I cannot even process what my eyes just witnessed on this screen. I am sitting here, physically vibrating, clutching my chest, because my soul has actually left my body. Send help. I am legit hyperventilating right now over the sheer, unadulterated, astronomical audacity of Billy Abbott. We are not just watching a soap opera anymore, besties. We are witnessing a high-octane psychological masterpiece of cinematic mayhem, and I am personally offended and simultaneously living for every single toxic second of it. I was mid-skincare when this scene came on, and I am not exaggerating when I say I smeared my charcoal mask all over my pristine white rug. Literally had to yeet my phone across the room because I could not handle the gravity of what was unfolding. Billy Abbott has officially lost his entire mind. He is officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done with him, but at the same time, I am glued to the screen like it is my full-time job. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. We need to set the stage for this absolute dumpster fire. So, Billy has been spiraling, right? Genuinely spiraling. Victor Newman, who is basically the puppet master of all our misery, has been backing Billy into a corner over this whole Chancellor Industries takeover. Victor is straight up suffocating him, using every ounce of his billionaire leverage to crush Billy's dreams of running the company. And Lily Winters? Bestie, be for real right now. Lily is standing her ground like an absolute queen. She is firmly refusing to back down, refusing to hand over the keys to the kingdom, and she has made it crystal clear that Billy is not getting Chancellor without a bloodbath. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but Billy's entire claim is based on this ancient, unpaid loan from John Abbott to Philip Chancellor, which is honestly so unhinged, but he genuinely believes it gives him the divine right to just snatch the company. Lily is not having it. Victor is not having it. And Billy? Billy is desperate. And we all know what a desperate Abbott boy does, right? He makes the absolute worst, most catastrophic decisions humanly possible. But this takes the cake. This takes the whole bakery. So, cut to this dark, abandoned, creepy as hell warehouse. The aesthetic is giving major horror movie vibes. It is raining. It is shadowy. Water is dripping from the ceiling. And the lighting is just so incredibly moody. I'm pausing right here because I need to veer off into a completely random tangent about something tiny. Did you guys hear that weird background noise during the scene? It sounded like a rusty chain swinging in the wind, and it just added this layer of pure dread that made my skin crawl. The set designers absolutely popped off for this, giving us pure Gotham City aesthetic before the main event. Okay, snapping back to the main tea. Billy is standing in this warehouse, looking like a man who hasn't slept in 3 weeks, pacing back and forth. And who steps out of the shadows? Who is his secret meeting with? Patty Williams. Yes, you heard me correctly. Patty freaking Williams, who literally just escaped from the psych ward. I screamed into my pillow. I literally screamed. Patty is out, she is on the loose, and Billy Abbott is having a clandestine meeting with her in a murder warehouse. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on, Billy is standing face to face with Genoa City's most notorious, unhinged, plastic surgery-loving, cat-obsessed villain. And the vibes? Don't even get me started on the vibes. It was so tense, you could cut it with a chainsaw. Patty has that wild, empty, yet terrifyingly focused look in her eyes, flashing that signature deranged smile of hers. And Billy looks at her, not with fear, but with the cold, calculated desperation of a man who has completely abandoned his moral compass. And then, Billy makes his request. You guys, I need you to brace yourselves. I need you to hold on to something sturdy. Billy Abbott looks Patty Williams dead in the eye and asks her to eliminate Lily Winters permanently. Permanently, as in, take her out. End her. Erase her from the chessboard so that he can legally, and without opposition, take over Chancellor Industries. I am glitching. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. I had to pause and just stare at the wall for a solid 10 minutes when he said that. Billy Abbott, the man who used to be this charming, albeit reckless, playboy, is now straight up ordering a hit on Lily Winters. Lily, the mother of Kane's children, the legacy of the Winters family, a woman he has known and loved and fought with for years. He is willing to have her murdered just so he can sit in a fancy CEO chair. The absolute villain arc is about to go nuclear. I am calling it right now. But wait, it gets so much worse. Because Patty Williams does not just do favors. She is an agent of chaos, a merchant of madness, and she is not about to do Billy's dirty work for free. Patty tilts her head, gives him that chilling, psychotic smile, and says she will do it. She will help him get rid of Lily. But there is a condition. And this condition, besties, is the most cruel, twisted, soul-crushing demand she could possibly make. Patty tells Billy that in exchange for eliminating Lily, Billy has to help her get access to Jack Abbott. Jack, his own brother, the patriarch of his family, the man who has defended Billy, bailed him out, loved him, and fought for him more times than anyone else on this planet. Patty wants Jack, and we all know what Patty wanting Jack means. Let's do a quick lore check, because if you are new here, you need to understand the magnitude of this threat. Patty Williams is lethally obsessed with Jack Abbott. She has shot him, she has terrorized him, she has held his loved ones hostage, she has literally worn other people's faces just to get close to him. Just recently, she was blackmailing Jack for sex, holding Diane's safety over his head. Patty getting access to Jack is a death sentence. It is a one-way ticket to a psychological and physical torture chamber for Jack Abbott. And Billy knows this. Billy is fully aware that handing Jack over to Patty is essentially feeding his brother to a rabid wolf. You can see the internal conflict playing out on his face. The cinematic mayhem of this moment is just chef's kiss. The camera pushes in on Billy's face, and you can see the war behind his eyes. On one side, it's brotherhood, it's loyalty, it's the memory of John Abbott, and the blood that binds him to Jack. On the other side, it's power, it's Chancellor Industries, it's proving Victor Newman wrong, it's the desperate, clawing need to win at any cost. I was sitting there, chewing on my fingernails, chanting at the screen, "Don't do it, Billy. Do not do it. Walk away. Walk out of the warehouse. Go home to Sally. Go to therapy. Go anywhere but here." But he doesn't. He doesn't walk away. Billy Abbott, looking like a hollow shell of a human being, slowly nods his head. He agrees. He officially allies himself with the devil. He sells his own brother's safety, his brother's sanity, and potentially his brother's life, all to put a hit on Lily Winters so he can win a corporate war. I am deceased. I am literally in the grave. The sheer betrayal of it all has personally attacked my soul. How does he ever come back from this? How does a character ever find redemption after crossing a line this dark, this twisted, and this unforgivable? Jack has been sitting in the Abbott mansion, recovering from his own trauma, worrying about Billy, trying to protect Billy from Victor's wrath, and meanwhile, Billy is in a damp warehouse, trading Jack to a psychopath like a bargaining chip. And don't even get me started on the vibes of this unholy alliance. Patty and Billy. It is the most toxic, dangerous, chaotic pairing in the history of Genoa City. Patty is entirely unpredictable. She is a wild card wrapped in a straitjacket. Does Billy honestly think he can control her? Does he genuinely believe that once Patty takes out Lily, she is just going to politely wait for him to deliver Jack? Basically, Billy has just unleashed a monster that he has absolutely no hope of containing, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update, because there is no way this ends well for anyone. I am calling it right now. We are about to witness a bloodbath. Genoa City is not prepared for the level of violence and psychological warfare that is about to hit its streets. Patty is going to start hunting Lily, and Lily has no idea she is even a target. Lily is busy looking over spreadsheets and fighting corporate battles in the boardroom, completely oblivious to the fact that a literal serial killer is tracking her every move on the orders of Billy Abbott. I am so stressed out, I could throw up. I genuinely feel like I need to call Lily myself and tell her to hire a private security army. Someone needs to warn her, and someone needs to warn Jack. Jack is completely blind to the fact that his own flesh and blood just sold him out to his worst nightmare. Let's dissect Billy's psychology for a second, because I am spiraling into an existential tangent here. What is it about Chancellor Industries that has driven him to this point? Is it really about the company? Or is it about his deep-seated daddy issues? Is it about proving to the ghost of John Abbott that he is worthy? Or is it about his endless, exhausting rivalry with Victor Newman? Victor pushed him, yes. Victor cornered him, but Victor didn't make him walk into that warehouse. Victor didn't make him nod his head. Billy made that choice. Billy decided that his ego, his pride, and his desperate need to win were more important than Lily's life and Jack's safety. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Did Billy even consider Sally in all of this? Sally Spectra, the woman he is supposedly building a life with, is sitting at home, completely unaware that her fiancé is out here ordering hits and making deals with escaped mental patients. If Sally finds out about this, when Sally finds out about this, it is going to destroy her. She already lost her baby, she already has so much trauma, and now she is tethered to a man who is actively orchestrating a murder. I am physically vibrating just thinking about the fallout. The stakes have never been this astronomical. We are talking about life and death, betrayal on a biblical scale, and a villain arc that has permanently shattered any illusion that Billy Abbott is a good guy. He is the villain now. He is straight up the big bad of Genoa City. And Patty? Patty is thriving. You could see the pure, unadulterated glee in her eyes when Billy agreed to the deal. She has been desperate to get her hands on Jack, and now she has an inside man. She has a VIP pass to the Abbott mansion, courtesy of Jack's own brother. It is sick. It is twisted. It is the most gripping television I have seen in my entire life. I am glitching again. Okay, I need to breathe. I need to take a sip of my iced coffee and just try to calm my nervous system because I am way too invested in these fictional people. But they feel like our real-life neighbors, you know? Like, I feel like I need to go lock my own doors just in case Patty Williams wanders into my neighborhood. The visual of them standing in that warehouse, shaking on a deal forged in hell, is going to be burned into my retinas forever. The rain pouring down outside, the shadows masking half of Billy's face, symbolizing his descent into absolute darkness. It was cinematic perfection, and it has emotionally ruined me. I am manifesting that Lily somehow figures this out before it's too late. Lily is smart. Lily is resourceful, but she is fighting a corporate war, not a literal war for survival. She is expecting subpoenas and injunctions, not a knife in the dark from Patty Williams. The element of surprise is entirely on Billy and Patty's side, and that is what makes this so utterly terrifying. And what happens when Victor Newman finds out? Because you know Victor is going to find out. Victor knows everything. When Victor realizes that Billy escalated a corporate dispute into a literal assassination plot, Victor is going to unleash hellfire unlike anything we have ever seen. Victor might actually be the one to save Lily, which is a plot twist I am not sure my brain can handle. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on, we are officially entering the darkest era of the young and the restless. I am strapping in, I am clearing my schedule, and I am preparing my emotional support pillows because the next few weeks are going to be an absolute bloodbath. Billy Abbott has crossed the point of no return. Patty Williams is on the prowl, Lily Winters is in the crosshairs, and Jack Abbott is walking into a trap set by his own brother. I cannot even. I genuinely, literally, straight up cannot even. I am going to go scream into the void now. Leave your unhinged theories in the comments, besties, because I need to know I am not spiraling alone. Until the next update, stay safe, lock your doors, and trust absolutely no one.